So this week's parsha begins the difficult to incorporate into our lives segment of Torah portions. This one begins with a description of the different types of offerings that people used to bring, whether it was a peace offering, whether it was an offering someone wanted to completely give to God, whether it was an offering that someone needed to give if they were guilty of committing a sin, or they weren't sure if they were guilty. Today's day and age, we don't really slaughter animals and offer them on altars in temples. So, how in the world does this mean anything to us in our lives? So, I took something small from it, and I hope that it's a worthwhile connection. These days, it's much harder to see God. It's much harder to see Him in our lives. We don't have this temple that has all of these miraculous things around it. These people would go to, let's say it was a guilt offering. Someone committed a sin against God, and they go to this temple that has all of these miraculous things happening around him, and he sees these holy people doing holy work, and then sees the fire from above come down and take the sacrifice and burn the sacrifice. And I feel like if that's not a wake-up call, what is? To fix their sins and move on. For us, though, we don't have that clarity at all. So what we need to do is we need to make the trip ourselves, not to the land of Israel necessarily, not to a synagogue, but wherever we are, wherever we find ourselves, we should offer things from us. We should offer our time. We always say, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, I don't have time to learn, I don't have time to pray. It was very hard. I have a small purse now, and I actually took the sitter out of my purse because there wasn't enough room, and it totally killed me. But it was a reminder that I have what to offer to God, whether it's my patience during a frustrating day, or my belief in Him when there's doubt, or even just saying a few words like, good morning, thank you for keeping me alive, thank you for the beautiful family, please help me with X, Y, and Z. It's those types of things that we can offer to God. God doesn't need it, but it helps us. It helps us be able to reconnect, to refocus, and to keep moving in a positive direction. So may we learn to move forward and offer what we have to offer to God.